Alright, guys. Whoops. Okay, I'm hitting the right buttons. Here we go. And Mr. Shia LaNerf. I love your name, dude. That's a good name. You know what we should do, guys? We should have like a Hall of Fame for names. We had one that was like really good like a couple weeks ago. I can't remember what it was. Shia LaNerf is pretty good though. I will give you that. Raider. Oh yeah, poop. Yeah. You know, oddly, MTV, the bartender I worked for originated and developed season 1 of Pimp My Ride. He did season 1, season 2, and then he quit because he hated working in the industry. Then he became a bartender so that he could go to nursing school. Now he's a nurse. He loves what he does. But his ride was like totally decked out. And you would like go into the parking lot and it would be like this insane ride and stuff. And he was just a bartender. He was like, oh yeah, I created Pimp My Ride. Weirdest, like, that dude was amazing. That was cool. His name was Chris. Okay, guys, let's check this out. So this is good. You guys, a lot of ball players do this. I tried to do this as well on Sombra and ball. It's really effective. Just hide in the corner, use your third-person vision to check out what's going on, right? Like, how many times have you played PUBG or Apex, or... Actually, Apex doesn't have third-person. PUBG, and you play third-person mode, and there's some, like, douche canoe hiding in a bush, and he's using third-person to find you? Yeah. Abuse it. Whoa, mass video removal? What'd they do? Okay, so small mistake. We're gonna get into the crayons real early here, guys. I'm bringing out my crayons. Got my Crayola. Yo. Okay. Yo, chat. When you guys were kids, did you get Crayola? Or did you get Rose Art? I was lucky I got Crayola. I also stole a bunch from my parents' classrooms. Or my mom, at least. Oh, yeah, Raider. Yeah. Okay, I did hear about that on Twitter. Just throw the Crayola on the screen. Non-branded crayons? Hopefully he didn't eat them. If he's here, guys, if Drinky Maglue is here, he's itching. Wants to talk about sniffing the crayons, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, got this, got that. Nice. I also have a little bit of a story to tell you guys. Someone's been hacking my Ubisoft account. I had a little bit of fun with him this morning. Some dude in Russia. Okay. So here, your Crayola. Never heard of Rose Art? Pretty good, Zebra. How's your day going? What about now, B. Diddy? You Crayola now? No, it's not Lucifer. Yeah, I've lost my Netflix account to India before as well. But yeah, I'll tell you guys about it in a sec. I got my sweet revenge. It was pretty fun. Okay. So, you started here. Oh wait, duh. I need to adjust this. I always have to do this at the start. Hold up. Watch. You'll see. This thing, it messes up its display capture. There we go. This should work now. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Sweet. So you started here, right? That's where you started. And then you kind of jumped down and then like went this way and just, well, exploded. Didn't work out. So instead of kind of aimlessly figuring out where you want to go, you really need a destination and a goal in mind to make Hamster work. You really need it in mind. So starting here is fine. Working out is fine. This is okay. Coming this way. This is all still okay. This is still okay. But what you want to do is you don't want to lose your momentum, okay? You want to swing. And this is going to be absolutely critically important for successful ball play moving forward. If that ball change comes through, right, that reduces the knockback distance by 25%. If that change does come through, which I don't think it should, I think it should be reduced. That's a pretty heavy change. Maintaining momentum is going to be more important than ever. Because you rely a lot on, like, you boop someone, they're going to have a hard time shooting you, and you mess up your momentum, you get stuck somewhere, they're not going to hit you because they're still, like, in the process of getting booped. But if everybody's boop amount is reduced by 25%, you don't have the luxury of messing up your hooks and getting stuck, because they're just going to murder you. See, this is like core ball play here. So when you come this way, this is all well and good. But what I want to see you do is when your team is fighting here, which is going on right now, sweep in and come this way. Reconnect with your team to get those heals. And you want to shove the enemy team forward or shove them into your team. Instead of kind of like barely tapping a support in the back and then kind of getting lost and then dying. You want to sweep through, hit their front line, displace their front line, shove them into your team. Yeah, you got those Crayolas now. Purple Mountain's Majesty. I remember those crayons. You're a Hanzo main. Yeah, Sniper? Yo, Sniper, how did it feel to have viewers yesterday? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have viewers, huh? Yeah, it's pretty unbalanced, but I don't think it should be reduced by 25%. I think like a 10 to 15 is okay. I don't really understand why Blizzard's balancing department, like they use sledgehammers instead of scalpels. That's really bizarre to me. I don't understand. They should really take some direction from the Dota team in terms of how to balance, move stuff by like 0.5%, 3%, 5%, you know? Not 25, 40. I have not tried it in game, but I have seen some people explain it and show the difference in GIF format, and it's pretty stark. It's pretty stark. It's bad. It's bad. All right, so you got a little lost on your rollout here. Let's see if you can recover here. Okay. Okay. So a couple things there. You had bubble. You didn't really get an opportunity to use it. It was a kind of a mistimed bubble. Also, when you came back to your team here, you used your adaptive shields and then hid. So that's a couple mistakes. You want to try to take some damage when you're bubbled, and then when you have adaptive shields going as well, they are the best. It's the best armor in the game. When you're shot at with adaptive shields, you don't convey any ultimate percentage. They don't get ult from you. So you want to take damage when you have that blue armor. And there, all you really did was you shoved their front line back, maybe 5 feet. They're just going to walk in again. Need a little more intentionality. Good. That's a great boop. Do it again. That's pretty good. Right there, you should definitely use your adaptive shields and stay and fight. Yeah, use adaptive shields here for sure. Yeah, you want to use your E and stay in the fight. If you jump from here, you can slam. If you jump off the cart, yeah, you guys, the game doesn't like kind of give you any of these hints, which is really unfortunate. Oh, let me get rid of this noise. If you stand on the cart as ball, you can be in ball form or normal form. If you stand on the top and then jump to the side, you can slam. No fancy stuff. Just gotta stand on the cart. Yo, you guys, I am already deeply flattered that you're spending your Saturday with me. This is pretty sick. Yeah. Interrupted your reload. I think if you'd stayed in ball form for like another half second or so, you would have reloaded in ball form. Yeah, so Shia LaNerf. I think the biggest thing so far, well, not the biggest thing so far, but something that's going to be really important to also successful ball play. If you watch someone like Harblu or Yeetle play, you can sit there and you're like, yo, these guys are always doing something. They're either booping people and they're always shooting. They're never reloading. How does it work? So when you go into ball form, you automatically reload in 2.1 seconds. What that means is what you want to do is you want to hook, swing in, boop somebody, maybe slam, unfurl, start shooting. Keep shooting and strafing until your hook cools down again. Once it's ready to go, turn back into a ball. Hook and swipe through, go back to your team, and then once you hear like the cha-cha-chink, whatever the noise is for reloading, unfurl, keep shooting. Once hook cools down, go back into a ball, hook in, slam, Rinse, wash, repeat. That's why you have like, you have no downtime. Really, guys? Y'all cray-cray. I used to read stories on stream. Okay, now you're stuck. Oh my god, no way you live here. Oh, bro. Die with ult, that's not that good. You definitely need ult here. So this is a mistake a lot of teams make. I think this is literally the most common mistake I see on everything below 4K. And this is, you guys, for those of you guys out there who are like really interested in climbing and like succeeding on either payload or like point capture maps, right here, the blue team lost their main tank, right? Ball is dead. Their main tank is gone. But the red team hasn't captured the point. What the blue team should do is either start dumping all of their ultimates like Nano Visor and keep Soldier on high ground so he murders everybody. That's a potential option. But the ultimate choice here, once this fades and if they don't get any kills, what they should honestly do, group up as a team and back the hell up, right? Go back here, play here. Just get the hell out until the hamster comes back. By then, the capture amount will probably be to right here, right? It's like, I'm coloring up here, by the way. It's like, I don't know, 2/3, maybe a little more than 2/3, something like that. And then you push in at 6, use your hamster ult, maybe then you use Nano Visor or whatever, McCree ult or something. You crush them, take over point, and you don't lose. What most teams do is once their main tank dies, they're like, oh shit, now we gotta like when fight or flight kicks in, they totally forget about the flight and they just like, okay, I'm gonna die on this hill. We're gonna defend this with our lives. This is what we're doing. And then you just die and you lose the point. And then everybody gets tilted. All you gotta do, it's like literally the starkest difference between GM plus and Masters and below is like GM plus, your main tank dies, everybody is immediately, without even communicating, the whole team just backs up. Just gets off point, backs up. You just give them space. Give them space. And so this team, the blue team here, is choosing not to give anyone space. So let's see what happens. Hammer. 2 kills. Blue team's ahead. Nice entrance. Nice. So the Nano Visor was what made that fight work out for your team. If they'd had like a Grav or the Hammer really connected with a lot of people and there was DPS follow-up, the blue team would have just been wiped here. So very well done from the DPS and the support. Yo, wait, what? Wait, Gene, my dad? How did my dad grab something from Reddit? What? What? Wait. Who's my dad? Are you my dad? My dad uses Reddit, but he literally only ever goes to our politics. And some other subreddits. You know, actually, my dad gets published in like New York Times and stuff like that quite a bit. Oh, Gene, really? Can you link it to me, dude? Yo, Gene, link it to me. Please. What's up, Apple? Good to see you, dude. Nice wombo. That's a good wombo. Too many ultimates, though. You either do Mines and Grav, or Grav and Deadeye, but not all three. That's too many ults. And the Mr. Doctor ended up dying anyway. Yes, there is Monkey, aka Red Leader. There is. Yeah, you're getting stuck. So Shia LaNerf, the biggest thing you can work on, and literally the only way you can do this is by playing custom ball maps or just by playing a lot of ball. You have to work on not getting stuck. You want your momentum to be as fluid as possible. Gene, hit me up with a whisper and just link it to me, okay? That's actually something I'm very interested in. Oh, you hooked messed up your hook. That was a bad hook spot. So this is how I play ball, and I found a lot of success from this. This is going to be weird. This is going to be weird, but when I explain it visually, it may help a little bit. This is how I see ball play in my mind. So this is what I see right here, right? This is my screen. If I want to hit everybody on point, this is what I think. I'm like, okay, I want to go this way. I want to swing in like that. Where do I need to attach to make that happen? I also want the option of being able to swing up and hit high ground. I want to do both, but I'll choose as I swing. So where do I hook? I find the spot in here and I hook right there. I always think about like, okay, this is the direction I want to take. I want to curve around this spot, hook, swing, good to go. For you, it seems like you're thinking about like, oh, I want fireball speed here, so I'm just going to hook something and get that speed. Put a little more intentionality, take a little more time to think about what you're doing. It'll help out in the long run. Nice, yep. You know how to maintain momentum. Ooh, that's rough. Guys. If you're going to nano a ball, there are two moments in which you can, well, three, in which you can nano. Everything else, don't nano. The two moments that are most important, the third is a different one. Two moments. What's up, Icy? What up, dude? Okay. So when your ball is obviously swinging in to engage, right? He's got a big hook. He's swinging toward the enemy team. Before he connects with anybody, good nano timing. Great nano timing. Buffs him up, makes him do more damage. Good stuff. Another opportunity, if you miss that one, this is number two. He swings in and is in the air and he's prepping for a slam. And you can tell 100% he's going to slam. And you got that vision, right? He jumps up a little bit, starts spinning, and then slams. You can nano that too. If you nano a slam, that shit hurts, okay? That's good stuff. And then the third option is if he's like dying and you don't want to heal him, but you just want to make sure he lives, you can nano him then. But when he's like running away or on the tail end of a swing and he's on the opposite side of the enemy team, right next to a nana, probably not a good time for nano. I think he got like 2 bullets out of that nano. Yep, slam. Not much you're going to be able to do here. So it seems like your ball isn't actually able, you're not finishing anyone, you're just kind of shoving people around. And, oh, you got booped by the cart. That's helpful, but it's not as helpful as you might imagine. You gotta do some damage. Yeah, Raider, that happens. Okay, so as a ball player, nice hook here, by the way. Well, not as a ball player, but as an Overwatch player, one of the things I look toward most, I'm like pattern obsessed with this game. The game gives you a lot of information on the screen, and if you really memorize the patterns, you can excel. One of my favorite things to look for in Overwatch, if I know that I'm doing well, I haven't dropped this in a VOD in like months, so this will be interesting for you guys. What I really look for whenever I play, if 2 enemies swap to hard counters for me, I know I'm doing well. If anywhere from 4 to 6 people swap to hard counters for me, I am obliterating the enemy team. So usually when I play, I will play until 2 or 3 enemies swap to hard counters, and then I'll swap off to something else. That's usually what I do. And I never feel like I'm doing well enough until at least half of the enemy team is like hyper obsessed with what I'm doing. Right? If I'm playing Roadhog, I want the enemy to swap into an Ana. I want one of the enemy tanks to swap into a Roadhog. I want a Mei. Maybe a Brig. There's some other options in there, like a McCree, things like that. I want stuff that punishes Roadhog, and then I can swap off onto like Ball or something. If I'm playing Ball, I want a Sombra. I want a Mei. I want a McCree. I want a Brig. I want a Roadhog. I want to see that. That's how you know you're doing well. When they swap to deal with you, that's how you know you're doing well. So look for that in your games. It's a really big thing. Now here, this is how you can really pressure. This is where this came up from. So I'm looking at their comp here. Where are their stuns? They have a sleep, and that's it. That's the only stun they got. So what I see in this team is a completely stunless team. They have no stun, right? For any of you guys who've played Dota without a stun comp, you lose the game, okay? It's a very easy way to lose a game. So what I see here is Ball. I see golden opportunity all day long to like literally never stop hitting the enemy team. Just keep rolling through them. Never, 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 never stop. Be as obnoxious as possible. You are Fat Tracer with no counters. Keep hitting them. Keep stalling the point. Keep forcing Zarya to waste bubbles. Keep forcing Anna to throw grenades on herself. Keep forcing Hanzo to use Storm Arrow on you. On and on and on and on and on. So I look at their team comp and I'm like, you should just be having a field day all game. All game. See right there? You got them, right? You made them waste a bubble. You made them waste Storm Arrow. And you made them waste grenade. Value. That is value right there. Yeah, Targrin. For those of you guys who are curious as to why Ball is so stupid good right now, well, not exclusively why, but one of the many reasons. Every person you boop with Fireball, this is called Fireball, you get 5% per person. If you roll through the team, you can get like 20 to 30% every 5 seconds. How insane is that? Nice, you cut off their flank. Try to plant it in the middle of the team. Ooh! Skill. Oh, Reinhardt's making a mistake. So folks, one of the best ways to deal with Ball as an enemy tank is to very quickly assess whether or not the minefield he drops absolutely needs clearing. If it doesn't need clearing, don't throw your shield through it, don't walk through it, don't Sigma shield through it, right? Just chill. Oh, don't roll into that. If it doesn't need clearing, don't clear it. What do I think about the Ball nerf? I think it's too strong. I think it should be like a 10 to 15% redux, not 25. That cart has gotten you twice now on rollouts. That's a good hook spot. Remember guys, one of the most important things about successful ball play, I mean I'm dropping like all these all the time. What you don't notice ball players do, how do they get the verticality after they hook? Oftentimes it's just by hooking at an upward angle, it gives you that verticality. But you can jump too when you're in ball form and when you're hooked. If you're hooked and you're in a ball form, if you jump, it gives you that initial upward movement and you could use it to get high ground real quick. Potential to kill the character? Nah. He does too much damage with his left click to be gone. And his armor's too valuable. He just won't be as prevalent. I think the nerf is a little strong. I think it's kind of a little bit of a mistake. You don't want to nerf it so hard that you... Because like, with the huge Orisa buff and the Ball nerf, OWL is literally going to be double shield only all the time. And like, who wants to watch that? Nobody wants to watch that. Like, I'm down to watch double shield, but I would love to see double shield versus like Ball Reinhardt, and then they just like clash. That's interesting. But if you nerf Ball into the ground and then make Orisa god tier, it's not gonna work. Oh, okay, you escaped. That was a good boop, dude. You want to watch it? I'll get him off high ground here. Nice. Relax, relax. So you get a little panic sometimes when you engage. Yeah. Okay, so I can tell you, I think one of the major issues that you're suffering from is intentionality, or the lack of intentionality. When you swing through an enemy team, you got to be going for a specific target, and you got to call it out to your team. You got to look for a specific target, you got to isolate them, or shove the front line into your team, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a little aimless. Get that punch, get the punch. You kill her with the punch there. Yeah. So you lost your teammate. That sucks. You gotta roleplay. You're basically a main tank. Ball is a main tank. Spin cycle, dead. Good attempt. Good attempt. I think if you change the way you approach ball a little bit, and kind of like, okay, my goal here is I'm gonna separate the healers from their front line. I'm gonna make it hard for them to heal. Or like my goal here is to shove Zarya off to the side to force her to use bubbles so that my McCree can get a nice Deadeye, on and on. Oh, Roman! What up, Roman? Roman and crew. Hey guys. Thank you for the raid, you sweet, sweet bastard. Yo, Roman, why is your image a crab? Is that a crab? Is it? It's gotta be a crab. That's a crab, right? With a little GM indicator on its face. What's up, Soaks? Hey, Wookie. Underscore gang is here. It's a cool crab. It's a GM crab. Oh. Wait, did that thing do 125 to you? What? Wait a sec here. Oh, it must have been boosted. I think it was boosted. It did 125 to you. Yeah, it was boosted. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Guys and gals, Overwatch players, hark, listen. Do you see this Reinhardt's ultimate percentage? Here, I can help out. See that? 28%. That is not good for your team. How do you stop that from happening? Or that, it's over there. When the game starts, don't walk out of the door immediately. Just wait 2 seconds. Do I think Ball is balanced? No, not in his current state. He needs a little bit of a nerf, but I think the upcoming nerf is a little too strong. Okay, Roman, that's cute. 2 tanks and 4 DPS that are good to play right now. Ball, Zarya, McCree, Echo, Ashe, Tracer. There you go. Don't leave your spawn immediately, guys. Just like wait a smidge. Okay, so wall is down here. You guys can push into this. Get that fire strike. Nice try. Yeah, you guys are gonna have mega trouble. Your team is gonna have huge trouble pushing into this Mei if she keeps walling like this. So you guys are running Rein. You could try to fight her, but she's got an incredible advantage. This is her home turf. How do you negate her advantage? You guys already did it. You just haven't taken advantage of it. You already won the choke. That's perfect. Just walk high ground. Walk high ground. Play up here. Get rid of this Hanzo. Play up here. And the Mei wall can't do anything to you. But yeah, you guys fighting over SR. See everybody dying in the kill feed? This Hanzo got 3 picks from high ground. Definitely gotta get him off high ground. That's how you overcome Mei on this point, guys. You go high ground. That's how it's done. There are other ways to do it, but with this comp, high ground is your friend. Yeah, playing on the low ground gives Mei an incredible advantage. Mei countered the Reinhammer. Sucks for him. It's kind of reset. Ooh, this Hanzo is good. It's kind of reset the ultimate economy. Pretty good, pretty good. Nerf this rat. Good hammer. You got to kill the Mei if you guys want to win this. Smart. Okay, you're dead. So good attempt. I don't know if this. Wow. Soldier to the rescue again. Here comes the Deadeye. Okay. I like your abuse here. He's been antied. You can push. Oh, this is not good for you. Hopefully the Zarya has a ball or an orb. Excuse me, a bubble. Something spherical. Oh, risky. You are now LOS from your team. The enemies coming out of spawn can see you. What up, Soaks? Thank you for the follow, dude. Give me those 60, that 60 SR, bro. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So now you're abandoning your team, going for the charge. Oh my god. Okay, it worked out, but that usually will not work out. Usually he gets bubbled, and then he gets Storm Arrow, pops you a couple times, and you just die there. Yeah, just a little deep. Yeah, don't respond to a charge with a charge. That's good. Either shield, fire strike, or swing yourself. It's a little over aggressive. You got to play with your team. Your homies hate ball. Homies hate ball. Deeper targeting. Yeah. Some people can't handle too deep, you know? It's a very forward window. Okay. So real quick, Shia LaNerf. Sounds like Shania Twain almost. When you ultimate, you're probably still kind of in ball mode in your head because you were playing ball earlier. But when you ultimate as Reinhardt, you've got to make sure that your team is behind you to throw damage into your hammer. You can't just hammer because you're like, oh, I see 4 people and there's no shield, I'm going to hammer. It's fun. You don't get anything from it, though. Yeah, never charge right after shatter unless you're only shattering one person. And the shatter doesn't, or the charge doesn't take you very far. Yeah. This is good, you're taking high ground. This is a charge that's okay. That's an okay charge, yes. Nice. Yep, yep. Just get her. You can check the queue, Roman. It is... I can actually even just tell you. It's all set up. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are 7 away from today, so you are going to be either Monday or Tuesday. Either Monday late or Tuesday early, one of the two. So probably Tuesday early since it matches with your schedule. All right. What's up, Sam? Yeah, having a pretty good stream. We're just chilling. We're chilling. We're plapping. You know how it be. Oh, I need to tell you guys about the Ubisoft story. Good fire strike. So you do this quite a bit. You play up like this. Yeah, that's one thing you definitely suffer from, Shia. This worked out. Big fire strike window. That actually worked out a lot. Okay, so one thing that's plaguing you on your Reinhardt and a little bit on your ball is you actually don't pay attention to where your healers are. So right here, when you're standing here, and when you push the other choke versus the Reinhardt, you've done this a couple times on ball as well. You push in, expecting / hoping that your healers are going to be there for you. They're not always going to be there for you. They're not going to be there for you. So what you got to do when you feel like pushing and when you feel like walking around that corner, literally the biggest thing you could do, just turn around. Just turn around and be like, oh, where's my healer? Oh, he's over there? Okay, I can't go yet. Oh, he's right here? Okay, I can go. That's all you do. All you got to do. Risking your biscuit quite a bit. No need to risk that biscuit. For Daddy Kaplan, would you bend over backward for me? So real quick, watch this. I think this one's okay because you can see the damage coming in from behind you. Actually, nope. Never mind. Actually, like, I think all the hammers you've used so far, regardless of whether or not they hit, nobody on your team has line of sight of this at all. Hog's not there, Soldier's not there, Tracer's not there, Bap's not there, and Anna's not there. So again, I think the biggest change for you across Ball and Reinhardt play, just turn around, man. You're like, okay, I want to push up here and take space. Where's my team? Okay, they're not here. I'm not going to push up. Okay, I'm going to drop my ultimate here to get kills and then take space. Where's my team? Oh, they're not here? Okay, I'm going to wait. That'll be the biggest game changer for you. What you think is going on is, like, by pushing up so much and taking so much space, you assume that your team is following behind you. You're kind of like herding cats, right? But you're moving a little quickly for your team. Oh yeah, B Diddy. Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. It's an excellent charge. I like that charge. Oh, thank you, Balmy. I am flattered. Nice swings, good block. A11 killed himself and Hansa, it looks like. We take those. Get that swing in. Nice. You're going for the charge here, I can feel it. Careful. Careful with these charges, man. Get the shield up. You're in grav. Oh, you're gonna die here. Yeah, you knew. If you didn't charge that, you'd die. I would have expected to charge from the right. That's a big hammer. Big fire strike, big window. There you go, your team was there to follow you up, man. Your team was there to follow you up. That was the difference. Landed a big hammer, your team was right there. Got the dub. Alright, let's see what happens here. Good charge. Great hook. Careful, you're getting a little lost. Yeah, take out this Anna. Wow, she didn't grenade herself. That's interesting. Oh! Jeff Kaplan was not happy with you. That charge should have killed the Junkrat, but it did not. Sorry about that. Pretty good charge. Gets you back on the point, gets you back with your team, puts you back in the front line. You get the kill on the Junk. Do not know how it didn't kill. That's just one of those things, you know? One of those things. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Swing yo hammer. Okay, okay, you're deep as hell now. And your LOS from your team. Yeah. So that was a bad charge. That one was definitely a bad charge. And the way you can tell if a charge is bad, I mean, apart from being like, oh, all of a sudden I'm in the enemy territory. When you recover from the charge, if you have to start jumping out with your shield up and you're jumping to get out, that means bad charge. Yeah, it's true, Raider. Gotta be flexible at the knees, you know? Newbie Diddy, are you working today? Good fire strike. You're zoning on this Rein, though. Yeah. Yeah, you pushed in without your healers. They were actually on the other side of the wall. They can't see you there. So you're going in, and the enemy Reinhardt has his pockets. He's got the Anna pocket, and you don't. Yeah, you have to hammer there. You tried. Okay. Okay, so actually pretty cool stuff here. A lot of room for improvement, which is really exciting. That means you are not hard stuck in Platinum at all. You will 100% climb out of it. It's just about changing positioning and timing. For you, it's positioning and timing, and that's literally it. So for Ball, the biggest tip I can give you for Ball, Mr. Shia LaNerf, while we get Jaren set up here. Wait, we did that, okay. I want you to swing in with Ball with intentionality. Have a goal in mind. Who do you want to hit? Where are you putting them? And why are you doing it and when? Make sure that when you swing in as Ball, that if you want to displace their front line, make sure that you shove them into your front line, right? Don't just like swing around for damage. You got to set yourself up, set your team up for success. So have intentionality. Also as Ball, I want you to clear high ground far more often. And keep in mind the cadence of Ball's abilities that I told you earlier, right? It's very important to keep this in mind. If you swing, when you swing, wait at least a second, or like I think it's like 2-3 seconds, something like that. It's like 2.1 seconds. I can't remember the exact number. Allow yourself to reload while you're swinging when you're in ball form, so that when you come out of it, you got 80 bullets. You're ready to go. Shoot those bullets. Wait for your hook to cool down. Once it's ready, go back into ball form. Swing through, slam, rinse, wash, repeat. There's no downtime for ball unless you're kind of getting a mega somewhere. And then the last thing I think for you to work on for ball, do not hit walls unless you're using it on purpose. A lot of times there you get hit by like a cart or a car, you hit a pole, you hit a box or something, and it just stops you. It's not that big of a deal right now, but if this ball change does come through, right, and his boop is 25% less effective, it is absolutely critical to playing ball successfully. If you lose your momentum at any given point, you're toast. You're spherical toast. You're in trouble. And then when you drop your mines, either do it in the middle of the enemy team or cut off their advance or their retreat. That's the most effective way to use it. You're pretty good with your mines here. Not gonna lie, you're pretty good with your mines. Easier to double boop after the nerf? Actually no, right? I don't think it is. Isn't it less? I thought that was patched out. Wasn't that patched out? With the same fireball? You used to be able to double boop people, but you need the speed, right? Without changing direction. You could boop, and then if you hit them hard enough, like in the right space, you could boop them again. I think. I may be wrong. But soaks, I think what you mean is like if you hook to a wall and you go back, and then you go back and forward like a pendulum, then yes, it is much easier for you to just hook and then just be like, blah, 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 and just like keep smacking people. But back in the day, you used to be able to hook, boop, and then keep going and boop again. Yeah, it's still possible. I actually did it 2 days ago to a Lucio on Nepal. I booped him, and then he landed in front of me, and with the same fireball, I booped him again. I was laughing at that, but it's really hard. It's really hard to make happen otherwise. But with the nerf that's coming in, the most effective technique is to, like, if it happens, if the nerf goes through, hook the wall, swing in, don't let go of your hook, swing back. Like you're a doorway and you're just smacking people as they come through, right? You're an angry automatic door. Okay, so for your Reinhardt play, you're pretty good, you're aggressive, that's all well and good, but you're a little over-eager. You're a little over-eager with your charges and your positioning and your hammer usage. So for both Reinhardt and Ball, I would highly encourage you that before you go in, right, as you're formulating your plan, like, okay, I want to kill this guy, I want to hammer this guy, I want to jump in to do this, whatever, turn around. Turn around. Check out where your team is. 9 times out of 10 here, when you drop that hammer or when you go in to start swinging, you either walk out of line of sight so your healers can't see you, or you go in about 10 seconds before your healers even get there. It happened a lot to you this game. I think this was a W. I think you guys were the better team overall. You were just very disjointed. All you got to do, man, just turn around, check to see if your team's there. And that'll be a game changer for you. That'll be a game changer.